Hi everyone. So, my goodness me, it is so humid here at the moment, and we have a storm on its way apparently. So I've been told, and I felt yesterday, whew, God, I can barely breathe in here. It's so close. So yesterday I really felt like something was coming, and then this morning I said always this is like now trusting the weather will actually show up for me, because I always sense like if a storm is going to come. And then this morning it did feel a bit different. So yeah, anyway, I'm just digressing. I'm going to do something so completely different. I'm going to be completely vulnerable here in my Patreon. I was going to say Patreon. I'm stepping out here first because this is something that I've felt on my heart to do for a long time. And then when one of the lovely group members in Make Your Own Magic blessed me with these, I thought, oh wow, this would work so incredibly well. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to keep on checking behind me. I say behind me, the house is behind me, just in case any of my family members come out. But I'm hoping they won't distract me. But what I thought I would do today is a intuitive painting for someone. So this is going to resonate with somebody here, somebody who's watching it, and I will post the artwork to you if you feel that is you, if you feel that this deeply resonates with you. If obviously it's going to be more than one person, if you leave in the comments on my Patreon and explain, you don't have to go in depth because obviously it's going to be deeply personal to you. But if you just sort of leave me a line or something to say if it resonates with you or a loved one, maybe, then yeah, if you can do that, then I will choose, intuitively choose somebody to send this artwork to. I have no idea how this is going to go because I'm filming it. Usually I wouldn't film things like this. This is the sort of thing that I would do. Oh, hang on, let me just quickly put some washi tape down, so I want to make sure that you're in shot. But this is something that I would normally do privately, without, well, I say privately, you know what I mean, without filming it basically. There, I really want to make sure that, because when I'm in the zone, that's it. So I have to make sure that I'm in shot. Right, let's move that out of the way. Obviously the top tier, I have two top tiers at the moment who are the recipients of my artwork, and they will receive one of these personally for them. So I will be personally creating their own. I'll draw a card and I will scan it for them and send it to them. So that's my top two patrons. So they will automatically get that as their art this month. And I did say that I wanted to do something special, and that was it. So, okay, who needs this message? Oh, well, okay, wow. Okay, so we have Elmoira. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So let's read that for you. Elmoira. Okay, this is going to really speak to someone. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Elmoira is a spiritual name that was given to protect the identity, and I'm so sorry if I pronounce this wrong, Ranbir Singh, a spiritually aware man born into a powerful family that ruled Kashmir, a region in the Indian subcontinent, in the 19th century. It is said that he interceded, both spiritually and physically to stop the British invasion of the region in 1845. This wise soul is now able to help us remove any energy from our life that is not serving our connection to God. He is a wonderful guide to call on if we are unsure if something is real or not. He helps awaken our I Am presence, which is our truest connection to our soul and to the universe itself. Extended message. Spiritual protection is important at this time. It's really interesting, this card's coming up actually. Ensure that you are cleansing your energy before putting on protection. Elmoira is here with a legion of angels to help you understand where you are at now. Fire up your divine connection and detach from dramas, people, places and emotions that no longer serve you. Wow, this is quite interesting, this card. Remember that within you there is a mighty soul light. Allow that light to shine through your entire being. Then call on El Moira. Mora. Yeah. Sorry, my mom's name is Moya. And his angels to surround you in a light that will keep you safe on all levels. You also know that facing fears and seeing the truth will strengthen your connection to the universal life force. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this card now in front of me. I'm just going to look at it. I'm going to speed up the artwork process, and I'm going to use this as my guide to create the artwork. So so right now I'm going to start this piece of art, speed up the process, and I'll come back to you at the end. So I feel that this is pretty much done, and it's amazing. I am really drawn to little, oh yeah, that's it, that's what I wanted. It's green, there's a green in that belongs in here. Yeah, definitely, that's what I needed, green. There's even little bits of green in the card. I knew, yeah, definitely, yeah. Just add a little bit here as well, and I'll explain a little bit more about this painting. So if you know much about or looked into crystals, a lot of the protection crystals are black, and I get a lot in this about both protection and obviously awakening spirituality, and there's a lot of that represented by violet and blues, and that is like your and indigos. So we're talking your, if you were looking at chakras, you would talk about your throat, and your like your eye, middle eye. Oh, I've forgotten the name of it now, but yeah. And when I paint these, a lot of them, what I really like to do is add layer upon layer upon layer without muddying it, and then create this richness, this story in here. It's just really, I like to be really intuitive about it. And this one, I felt like there's a lot going on in a very, very good way. There's a lot of protection, and there's just, you could just stare right into it. It just pulls you in. And on the outside, you have like this aura of protection around you. But the green is like symbolizing like abundance as well, and as is the gold. So there's this sort of, I tried to create the black as protection, but with violets and purples in there as well. So I've used colours such as Moon Glow, and I can't remember the name of the other one. I have to write it down, but I like how these colours here have been involved in this. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick it up because they're all wet at the minute. Let me see if I can. I've got Rose of Ultramarine, Naples, oh no, is it? No, Naphtali Maroon, whatever you call it. Shadow Violet, that's the one. Shadow Violet, that's what I wanted. And as stormy as things may feel, there's so much protection, and there's so much richness and beauty and all of that, and it's just like a swirling mass. It just feels like there's so much going on, but in it there's so much good stuff. There's so much good in it, and there's a lot of abundance and richness in there as well. And I really, when you look at this and you have it in front of you, lots of these things will resonate with you. Now, I really do need to start getting some more pencils and stuff like that, because I feel like I sometimes want to add some shapes and things in these. This one, I feel it's perfect as is, but I really want to start adding more elements to these circles, because just intuitively, it's not all about just the paint, it's all about other layers such as pictures, symbols and things like that within the painting. And obviously I'm just sort of really tapping into that intuition, so it's still relatively new in that sense when it comes to doing these. But yeah, it is like this sense of an awakening presence, and it's that discomfort of change, that discomfort. So not all change is bad, but it does feel uncomfortable. So there is, when you look at the black and different colours, it feels uncertain, uncomfortable, all of that. But they're good things, because like when you look at the green in it, you think, and like the combinations, and you just look at them, you think, oh, it's different, it's uncomfortable. You get a sense of this uncomfortableness. But when you pause and you focus on each one, and you think, well, hang on, there's abundance, there's calm, there's peace, and the blue represents the peace as well. And I really was drawn to the jade green in particular as well, because just thinking again of abundance. And when you look at this card, not that I was actually copying the card, but there is like a sense of green in there. It's very much drawn towards indigos, very dark colours as well, representing again the protection, circles of protection around you. And yeah, when you look at this closely, so I could come up to the camera, see if I can do that. I don't know if I can. Let me just bring you down so I can see what I'm doing. Oop, hang on. Am I still filming? Yes. Sorry, that went really weird then. Hang on. Yeah, it's really weird lighting in here. I can't get the second. It's coming up quite yellow in here, which is really strange. If I come up to the light here, there, that's better. So you can see. Is that going to focus? Focus. Let's get down on the floor. There you go, it's much better. It's really funny that it's not really wanting to focus. Let's zoom in. There you go. Yeah, so hopefully this will resonate with someone. And I'm really sorry it's not focusing very well at the moment. And I hate the way that my lighting makes things feel a bit yellow in here. It's really strange. Well, anyway, hang on. I've just put the brightness up, so no, that'll do. Anyway, yeah, there seems to be a lot going on in there, but it's all good. So if anyone's going through turmoil and they're a bit scared, and definitely certainly something to do with spiritual side as well. Yeah, sorry, still getting used to this camera. It's really strange. Just adjust the brightness. I really do need to get used to this camera. So yeah, definitely something to do with an awakening of sorts and feeling a little bit scared, but there is protection around you, which is symbolized obviously by the dark, but it's not completely black. In it there is, because it's like shadow violet, there is that violet in there. And if you have a look at violet flame, because that's coming to me as well, violet flame. So oh, sorry about this brightness. So yeah, if this resonates with anyone, then please leave in the comments below and I'll intuitively choose if there's more than one person to send it to. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. It's so different than what I'm used to, and I'm not used to doing this in front of the camera either. And I'm frustrated that you can't really see how this painting truly looks. Hang on. Should we go outside? Turn the brightness down now. We're outside. Here we go. There. It looks. This is going to look really good framed. It's so much glare on this camera. It's the weather as well. Really weird. Where can I go? Here, can I see? Yeah, I'm going to have to go because I can't really see because of all the glare. So yeah, just let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.